a good place to be. The sun's going down, evening's going down, the cafes are closing up. Just gives you a nice, relaxed feeling. It's like I don't have an agenda to support or not support the war. I want to capture, the people I work with, the things I was around. To take a really good photograph, you catch the lighting with the subject matter at that specific time of day and at that specific moment, and if it's composed well, I mean, you just get a good photograph. And I think those are some key elements to just good photography. I have 3 favorites from Paris. Outdoor cafe in Paris, light shining coming through, it lights the streets, lights the tables. It just worked really well. An elderly couple riding bicycles through the park. It worked well because it catches the lighting, it catches a nice calm mood, shadows. This 3rd photo that comes to mind is in Tuscany. I was walking back into Siena in the evening to pick up groceries, and the couples were out walking for evening walk, and I was just behind them, and I stopped, shot the photograph. Palmer, Texas. How did that happen? Well, I was traveling. I was going from Houston to Dallas, one way San Antonio. I was going my way from Houston to Dallas, and I seen the water tower off to the left. I was like, man, I'm fascinated with water towers, the old water towers. I got to take a picture there. On my way back, I'm coming back from Dallas. Stop, get off the interstate, take a little jaunt in there. Spent about 4 hours photographing the fine city of Palmer, Texas. I'm a perfectionist in certain areas of my life. My photography is one of them. I am my own worst critic. I guess that's the only way I can think of it. I constantly look at my work and how it can be improved. Talk about places for just a little bit. Yeah. The swamp is such a unique place. It's like when people look at the photographs, they will not believe where it actually is because it's such a small, unique place with so much character. You can spend 2 or 3 hours within an area of a football field, and it's just like just a different little world out there. And there's just so much to photograph. And it just kind of comes alive. One thing good about it is the lighting. It just has some really difficult lighting in it. because there's so many trees. The light's hard at sometimes, it's soft at sometimes. It's drastic at sometimes, and it's subtle at sometimes. So it does make it a challenging area to shoot. Some of the most challenging photography for me yet is portrait photography with a model. And this is not to say the model is inexperienced or anything like that. It's not. It's just that, you know, they need feedback from you. I know I like tight headshots, shoulder headshots. Maybe that's why we are fascinated with cinema photography. You know, it captures time. You know, why do we love the family album so much? It captures moments, places, and time. You know, and that we can go back, revisit, and look at. You know, that's a sentimental aspect to it, but also there's an art aspect to it.
Took my muscle relaxer and
I couldn't tell if you were sleeping or if you were awake. Kind of in and out.
There are times that walk from you like some passing afternoon. Summer warm the open window of her honeymoon, and she chose a yard to burn, but the ground remembers her. Wooden spoons, her children stir her bougainvillea blooms. There are things that drift away like our endless numbers.